What is going on, you guys? Average Bob here, and today we're going to break down the Giants versus the Panthers at home at Metlife Stadium for the Giants, coming in at -2 favorites on the board this weekend. Last October, the Giants beat the Panthers in a pretty average game, 25-3, and the score was actually 5-3 at halftime. Christian McCaffrey was hurt, and obviously the Panthers had a new coach, so they didn't really do all too much in that game as Sam Darnold went for 112 yards and an interception. It was the Giants' second win of the year, but it was pretty underwhelming. We looked more like the Panthers than the Panthers did anything successful. A huge key for this upcoming game is going to be stopping Christian McCaffrey. The Giants did an excellent job with stopping Derrick Henry in Week 1 and really containing him to not do any serious damage running the ball. I believe the Giants will have a similar approach in Week 2 to stop Christian McCaffrey. But again, he's a completely different running back for a lot of reasons, mainly physical from his size and speed difference. But again, they're two of the best running backs in the game, so I expect Wink Martindale to have a similar approach. The biggest thing will be limiting the catches out of the backfield because we know when Christian McCaffrey has space, similar to Saquon, he's very explosive, can get upfield quickly and make a defense pay. So we're going to have to see what Wink has dialed up here because the Giants linebacker crew's got to have their work cut out for him with Carlitro and Tay Crowder. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an extra safety maybe in the box to assist with coverage and disguising that coverage. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather have Baker Mayfield beat us than Christian McCaffrey. Baker's stats from Week 1 weren't great. He went 16 for 27 for 235 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Robbie Anderson did have a solid game going 5 for 105 and a touchdown. So I would like to see us, play him pretty well and not get beat, especially early in this game, because big plays, explosive plays can really turn the tide. For the Giants' game plan offensively, I'd like to see us go back to the well and ride Saquon. He was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for a good reason. And the Giants' offensive line did a pretty good job from a run blocking perspective, opening up some holes. Thomas and Neal had solid games, especially Andrew Thomas in pass protection. As you can see, he was ranked 3rd on the Pro Football Focus tackle list there. The other interior guys had some issues like Ben Bredesen and the 3rd-round draft pick that we had, especially in the sack department, but they had their work cut out from them against Simmons, so hopefully they could get that fixed and dialed in up front with that interior offensive line between guard and center. In the first half, I'd like to see us put together some solid drives, not wait till the second half and kind of go a little bit more, no huddle and on the ball because we did absolutely nothing in the first half of last game. But again, that was Week 1, and that whole offense really hadn't played too many snaps together in the preseason. Another monster elephant in the room is Kadrius Toney. I'd love to see him play a lot more because he was explosive when he did touch the ball. So I assume, if Wan'Dale Robinson does miss some time, hopefully Toney slots in there and they can just figure out ways to get him involved in this offense. You saw the beat reporters asking him if he was happy, and he had some funny dialogue back and forth with them, kind of playing into it a little bit. But I really hope he's able to take, not playing as much as he should have and leverage that as motivation and to prove to the coaching staff that he is one of the guys who's available to make plays on a week in and week out basis. From a Daniel Jones perspective, he didn't look all too great in Week 1. He had that terrible red zone interception towards the end of the game where Brian Dable got in his face, and rightfully so. But running the ball, I would like to see him, slide a little bit more. He's getting hit a lot, especially from the quarterback sacks and pressures. The data proves that Daniel Jones can't play a full season if he's getting hit 12, 13, 14 times a game. It's just not sustainable. Key injuries for this week: Wan'Dale Robinson probably not playing, or a last-second questionable mark there. Azeez might make his debut, and all signs are pointing towards Kayvon Thibodeaux also making his debut, which would be amazing. I can't wait to see what this guy could bring to the table. So we'll have to see how it gets a little bit closer to game day. My pick for this game: Giants 24, Panthers 17. I think the Giants look like a little bit more of a complete team this week, and you'll also see, what Baker Mayfield has with this Panthers team, and hopefully see some confused Matt Rule faces on the sideline. Thank you guys for watching. If you are going to be at the Giants game, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Would love to meet you guys at a tailgate because there's nothing better than a Giants home opener tailgate. It's going to be electric. You'll smell the barbecue falls in the air. Let's get it. Let's go Giants.